Hey everyone, this is I1, letter I number 1, playing Magic the Gathering. Doing my dailies. On the grind. Red and green. Alright. Find the red and green deck. Let's see, where is it? There it is. And accept. Now that we're waiting on the loading screen, yo, fuck my life with this shit that I'm dealing with. I've been trying to do stuff with my game development, but like the software that I use keeps having a fucking problem. And like now the old shit that I have already took the time to make and all this stuff, it's not even like a full game. It's some fucking crap that I learned through like lessons that I got online, and I can't even access that. I can't access the hub or anything. It fucking drives me crazy. Like uh, my blood is boiling because of how pissed I am about that shit. All right, got sorcery. We got. All right, here we go. We got somebody we can throw down. He has something that can. That's an instant that can one mana target something. Could target my creature. I know that. I guess he needs creatures on the field first so that when it dies, it helps him out. Reasonable. At the beginning of your next turn's end step. So, 2 or less in a card with 3 or more. So I gotta essentially get like 5 mana before I could play this. Or 4 plus mana. Can I play this one? Yes, I can. Hey, cut down. That's the one that I play with. That was the one I was thinking of too. I haven't seen too many people with it, but it's a great fucking 1 mana. If he had it this first turn, I'm surprised he didn't use it when he had the chance. I guess, like I said, he was waiting. They were waiting for this to happen. This is 4, and I can do it. Still stronger than you. Other creatures you control have trample. Like this guy. Uh-oh. When he deals combat damage to a player, which he has trample, so destroy target artifact or enchantment that player controls. Now, they don't have any artifacts or enchantments, so not going to do me any good right now. Is this a unless? Yes, it is an unless card. So I say I play this, and then I play one of the 2. Oh, well, that sucks donkey balls. I guess I can fight, right? Oh, it deals damage. This isn't even fight. It's a fuck your feelings. This one could end up getting stronger as time goes on. So let's avoid that. Right? Nah. Got Death Touch right here, so gotta wait. No. Now I have some regrets. Oh, I will definitely collide. Let's see. Alright, we die together. Yeah, what gave me time? Oh, excuse me. Huh. That one caught me out of nowhere. This one comes in tap, but it has draw potential. I see. One or more other creature cards die. Put a 1/1 counter on this bitch. This triggers only once each turn. For a 5 and a card that only triggers once? Ugh. Alright, I can either create a 4/4 or a creature deals damage equal to the power. That was like the other card I had. So I'm gonna have to do the 4/4. And it looks like, oh man, damn it. I should have put this out there. Oh, it doesn't trigger it. Wait, this isn't what I thought. I thought this was the thing that gave like my creatures riot. Creature spells you control can't be countered. Non-token creatures you control have riot. They do. They do. And that was a token. That's what that was. That was a token. It says non-token creatures. They're gonna kill me next turn. Looks like no matter what. So oh wait, well, no, good game. I wanted a good game them. Joins the long list of people that I did not good game. Did not GG. One more should do it, right? I got more than halfway on that last one. If I can do similar amount, close to, I think it should be fine. Green, no. I'm gonna keep because I have that one possible red here. So I'm gonna get rid of one of you then. Because that's more than enough. The red-green deck it seems to be one of the few decks I have that are perfectly maxed out on green and red cards. Like there's no like just green or just red cards in this deck that I've seen so far. I don't remember completely, but something I am thinking about. I gotta put this one on the field. Give me some protection from this crap. When this attacks, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land, put it onto the battlefield. If you didn't put a card onto the battlefield this way, create a 1/1 red goblin token, creature token. Oh boy. Ooh, another one. Now you see, like, I don't mind when I have like legendary cards, especially if I have another one in my hand. I don't mind just putting it out there and dying at all, because you can only have one legendary out at one time, right? Even if it's a card that you love, you can only have one out at a time, so you can lose one or two, you know. See if you can trigger something along the way. If he attacks with that, I'm killing it. I'm killing that bastard. That bastard. Wait, yeah, just hexproof. I'll take that trade. I'll take that. I'll fight that. And oh, I see. That's smart. Nice. Okay. These are just do damage. Right? That's 4. I could get rid of voice right now. Right? Ah, man, I would need 5 for it to really work out. Otherwise, like right now, I would start losing, but I gotta do something. Oh man, yeah, I know, right? I either could put one here or activate both of these to do enough damage to you. Oh, you know what I could do? No, I can't do that. Okay. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I gotta kill this thing as soon as possible. You know what I see a lot? Cleric. Cleric is a type that I see that I actually like. Like whenever I like the card, every once in a while I look at it and it says cleric, and I'm like, maybe I should try putting together a cleric class. See what happens, how it works out. If I do that, okay, I'm gonna do that. Huh? Did they oops? What the fuck was that? Alright. So at this point, if I wait any longer, I won't be able to kill voice. So there is no other card that would have helped me out here. I need one more land in order for me to trigger World Tree. So if I get any land, I'll be fine. But then I can play both these cards and... Oh, I lost. This is more than enough. I was kind of hoping to at least play these last 2 cards. I wonder how many I got. Did I get the challenge? Yes, I did. Nothing there. Nothing there. A Phyrexian dinosaur with toxic and haste? Oh, shout out to Scry out there. Scry. I think this right here is something to look into. I'm gonna have a talk with that girl. All right. So, let me see. We're holding off. I remember we're holding off. I'm not gonna pay for it. A couple of these are new. This is kind of whack. I mean, you can turn it. What this essentially does is turn any one of your manas on the field into any color they want. So it's not adding to your mana pool. It's adding variety. I guess it's still adding, but it's just variety, not additional mana. But you get draw. You get to draw. It doesn't seem worth it. Death Touch and Toxic. Yeah, Toxic is definitely the thing for this season, huh? Oh, look, Toxic 2. I think this is the first one I've seen with more than one on it. Each other creature you control with Toxic gains Toxic 1 until end of turn. So this one also makes all the other ones Toxic 2. I mean, gotta make a Toxic deck at this point, just to keep up. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's freaking do it. Fucking Toxic. Whoops. You know what? Yeah. It's scary how long this takes sometimes. You have to. I keep forgetting to do that. You have to like type out the word that you're searching, and like wait a second or two. Wait a couple seconds, and then hit enter, or else that happens. All right. Now I'm a big black and green fan, so I see there are only but so many that are black and green. So let's just add them all. All right, and is there a black and green Toxic? Yes. All right, and how about... All right, so... Wait. Toxic 9? Well, golly. Your library for a basic sphere or locust land. So one of those three. Reveal it, put it into hand, and shuffle. Alright. This card becomes a 9/9 Phyrexian construct artifact creature. Loses all abilities and gains indestructible and Toxic 9. Activate only if there are 9 or more lands with different names among the basic sphere and locust cards you control. So if I were to have a boss card, right, I think that would be it, right? Anyone else? This hurts because it's a land, but You have to lose 2 life. Yeah. Whoops. Just add everything. Wait, a land that does toxic? You could just create? You could just create them? That's what this card was talking about? Then what? Alright. So if that's the case, let's look for the other lands, right? What was it, Locust? Am I missing something? Does it not exist? Am I looking at this wrong? Am I not understanding this? Wow. So what is what is this reference to? There it goes. This one says sphere. So it says it. Now, if I were to type that in, would this come up? Yes. Wow. A lot came up, actually. Oh, look at this one. 1 mana of any color. Spend this only to cast Phyrexian creature spells. That's just a Phyrexian land. That is awesome. There's no other cost, right? No, there's. And it says creature. Yeah. All right. So target 1/1 creature gets 2/1 until the end of turn. Activate only if an opponent has 3 or more poison counters. So if I have a few 1/1s in here, there goes a 1/1. There goes a 1/1. There goes a 1/1. Maybe I can create a 1/1 token somewhere in here as well. It is possible. I see it, right? Another monumental. I was gonna say monument, but it's not. Enters the battlefield with 2 oil counters on it. Remove an oil counter from this card. Put an oil counter on target artifact or creature you control. An oil counter. I wonder what oil counters even do. Nothing I seem to be useful yet because I haven't seen oil in here. But you know what? Just in case, right? So this is just like a regular setup here. This is cool. It only costs 2 mana to get draw from these. It's true for all of these? Yeah, it is. Alright, so wait a minute. What did it also say about it says activate only if there are 9 or more lands with different names among the basic sphere and locust lands you control. I really wish I could see the other lands, but they don't seem to be showing up. So basic is also an option, right? We got greens and blacks in here, so we got green and black basic. Okay. Let's put World Tree into that. I think I'm gonna have to do this. Let's see how many lands we got here. So at the bottom, all right, here, 48 lands. All right, and we need. I'm shooting for 26, so I'm gonna have to take away 22. Seems like 22 of these cards. We can skim off the top. Everything should have 3 except for World Tree. World Tree gets 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I need to do that one more time. Now, my land's 26. And it looks like I'm just shy of 60 cards here, but I only have ones in here, so it's a little early to call it. All right, let's start with the low. Death Touch, Toxic. Yo, you know who needs to be in here before we get started on anything? I'm gonna type in Death Touch, right? Where is this fucking guy? Ah, here we go. I even have 4 of them already. Let's see. Okay. Now, we look at this. Death Touch, Toxic. Great. Toxic. Whenever a creature you control becomes a target of a spell, target opponent gets a poison counter. I remember somebody using that against me. Whoop. Let's see. You. Okay. I think you're worth it. I think you're worth it. Those are like 2 great cards to get in the opening. Has Toxic. Since everyone's going to have Toxic already, there's no point of having an equipment that gives Toxic. Right? Dies proliferate. I don't like anything based on my card dying. Unless it could come back. Creatures you control. Enchant creature has... once again, no. Flying and Toxic. That's great. Enters the battlefield. I lose 2 health. No. No. Don't do that to me. Alright. Toxic 2. Oh, there goes another Toxic. What was it again? Alright, that's what it is right there. Yeah, we already confirmed you are in there. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got room for 4 more cards. My headset just scared the hell out of me. It's like, yeah, I don't hear anything. I'm about to shut off. Okay, well, hot damn. Is the volume that low? I guess it is. Let's put it up a little bit more. It's not yelling at me, so. In the middle of a match, that thing is so loud. I guess I'm the loudest thing right now. Death Touch, that's great. When it enters the battlefield, another target creature you control gains Death Touch. That's pretty good, actually. I got 1, I got 2. Yeah, like there's cards that have Toxic but not Death Touch. That's not bad. We'll leave you at 1 though, because I'm not too sure. Excuse me. It's getting a little dry mouth, so I had to take a second. All right, when this card enters the battlefield, you may search your library for basic, reveal it, shuffle, and put that card on top. No. And I mean, hell yeah. In fact, I don't know what's taking me so long. This one hurts, and I don't want it. Other rats you control have Toxic. I don't think I'm running a rat deck. When this card dies, create a 1/1 Phyrexian with Toxic that can't block. No. Deals combat damage to a player. Proliferate. Combat damage. It has trample. Does the proliferate activate the poison counter? Thank you, music, for making my point. It is serious. If I can proliferate with all these like if I just put like 1 counter and then like pro-life real quick, pro-life rate. If I just pro-life rate with some counters, I can kill the person like real quick. What is it, like 10 usually that just needs to hit? I need to find this thing. I need to confirm my thinking. So we're gonna leave you here, and in fact, he has Toxic on him, right? So he is right here. That's another good one, and has 3 defense. Ain't bad. Enter the battlefield. Enchanted creature has Toxic. That creature gains hexproof until end of turn. So you can essentially save your but it's a 3 mana, so it kind of has to be like part of the strategy, and I don't want to do that. Create a 3/3 Phyrexian Beast with Toxic as long as your opponent has 3 or more poison counters on it. This card is in your graveyard. It has flashback. Oh, so you got multiple uses. So as long as your opponent keeps getting some poison tokens, 3 or more, it looks like 3 or more. That's not bad at all, actually. If you could get more than 1 use out of it, especially if it's like in the graveyard kind of thing, because sometimes you just discard cards or mill cards, and those are the fun ones to discard, because then you can still play them. Menace and Toxic 2. Ooh, that's a good one. All right. Each other creature you control with Toxic gain Toxic 1. Yes. Enters the battlefield. You may pay 2, and if you do, proliferate. You see, it's proliferate again. You know, like I'm seeing a pattern here. Whenever a creature you control with toxic deals combat damage to a player, that player gets an additional poison counter. That player gets an additional poison counter. Wait, hold on. Whenever a creature with toxic deals combat damage, that player gets an. So it's like the other card where it's giving toxic additional hits too, but it's every time it hits. I don't know how much of a difference that is, but it is. Target creature you control with toxic counter gains Death Touch. That's a really good one. That's a really good one. Where are you? Okay. A vehicle. Every time it enters the battlefield, that means when it changes from an artifact, that would be interesting. But you know what? I don't want to waste my time with it. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, you may pay 2 life and exile it. If you do, create a token that's a copy of that creature, except it's 1/1 and has toxic 1. So you're just creating 1/1 toxic creatures for every time one of my cards dies. I have no real way of pulling anything out the graveyard, to be honest with you. So it wouldn't be a complete loss. That's how you get to the maybe pile. And to return target creature card, mana 3 or less from the graveyard to the hand. That is funny. That is funny. Very next card. You know what? We'll add it for now. Hey, it's the Haste Toxic 3. Oof. Where are you? I missed it. Alright, there it goes. Yeah, I like that one. What? Can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less? Hell yeah. Spell can't be countered. Has trample. Ward 4. So like a huge hexproof. And haste with toxic 4 and 8 attack. Oh my god. God. Freaking brick house, bro. And dude's coming. Nah, too much. Here goes the proliferate again. Oh my god. I think it might have something to do with it. Alright. So, now we gotta shave. Now we gotta shave down. First thing we gotta shave down is this section right here. It's unrealistic. I'll play all of these cards. Really unrealistic. So, the question is, what is worth keeping? Right? Not you. When this enters the battlefield, create that token to the right at the beginning of your upkeep. If an opponent has 3 or more poison counters, choose a creature you control, then draw cards equal to its total toxic value. If your opponent already has like a couple toxic counters on it, that one's hard. I'm gonna leave that one there. Bro, like, just not being able to be blocked by something small is just, I mean, but it doesn't have Death Touch. So if something is big on the field, they'll just fucking kill it. This, on the other hand, has so much going on. So much going on. Alright. What about you? 3 or less. The 3 or less starts like here. I don't think that's worth it. Yeah, this involves me, my creatures dying and me losing life. I don't no. I'm gonna leave the proliferate. Activate only once each turn. It does give it to other people, but you know, you have to tap something. There is something that already gives it, like this one right here gives everyone an additional toxic with no extra cost. Maybe. Here goes another one with this token. And it's the one that has flash. I'm fine with that, actually. Alright, we could get rid of you. Hold on. How many of these cards have Death Touch along with it? They don't. They all just have Toxic. So maybe I shouldn't keep this, because this works off a Death Touch, not... But it's still poison counters. It is still poison counters. I need something flying. As of right now, I got nothing flying. Oh, look. Death Touch. So I want to keep this. I want to keep this. Gotta keep that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I gotta get rid of one card. This one's cool. How many do I have to have? 9 or more lands with different names among the basic. So how many we got here? We got 11 minus the world tree, so 10. Okay, so I need to hit like my target every single time. I got blue, white, and red in here for a total of 6. I could get rid of it, right? I think oh my god, they're almost all Phyrexian. I didn't even notice that. I didn't even notice that. These are the only two that isn't Phyrexian. Alright, so I'm forcing it with this. Look, let's get rid of that. Let's work on just toxic, and I'll get to no toxic. That's how I feel. Right? That means I got room for one more card. Well, I already have it up here. What's something that got removed that hurt? That hurt me close. Something that would make a hell of a difference in this game. Something like this guy right here. Alright, what do we got? Uncommon. Gold. Common. Gold. Gold. Uncommon. 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 Red. Oh. Now, if I remove the blue and the red, right? How many? Let's see. We got basically, yeah, we got Phyrexian across the board. So this is necessary, right? What did I type in? Toxic and it came up? Oh no, sphere. That's what. All right. Okay. This one I can't say the same. Nor can I say the same for that one. This one I definitely can. Being able to make more creature tokens, like just make it. You know, at a cost of 3. That's less than the white one. Can't block, but it's still pretty great. There we go. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 4 is 28. We have 28 lands here. Is it 2 that I can part from? You know? Let's see how many of each color I have. And I already see green has this. No, it's the same amount. It's the same amount. I just have more access to this one than I do of this one. What about you? You're like an oil counter, and I don't know. Just never came up in any of the other toxic cards. So I think that's it. That's it. If I were to ever spend it, if I were to ever take a shot at it, this is the toxic deck that I would want to play with. You know, it would be fun if you can go into something like whoop. Can I cancel in time? Didn't mean to do that. I was gonna go to playing the bot. Okay. So too bad you can't go here and play with these decks right here. See? Like, if I could do that, then I'll see if it's worth playing with it. Just saying. I mean, like, it doesn't seem that crazy to me. Alright, well, I've been doing this video for a very long time, even though less than half of it was actually playing. But it was fun. We got a chance to take a quick look at all the toxic cards, or the green and black ones, at least. and they have an interesting look to them and interesting gameplay. Like life means nothing, so like white players are useless at this point because you can gain all the life you want, but it means nothing, honestly, against poison counters. I wonder if there's a way of removing counters from you. Let's real quick, let's check to see if that exists, right? We're gonna try remove counter. Hey, look, the oil counter. Another oil counter. So maybe like that land was more useful for white cards. And blue cards. Oil. If you would proliferate twice instead. That's pretty good. That's good. Remove 3 counters from among other artifact creatures or planeswalkers you control. Put an indestructible counter on this card. So, if you can't remove it from yourself because you're the one that has it. You see, remove 5 counters from target artifact, creature, or planeswalker, or opponent. If that had said player, that would have been fantastic, but no, guess not. There goes the oil again. I'm not seeing anything. I didn't put this on there. Not seeing it. And there goes the oil counter again. Another oil counter. Whoa, wait. From target permanent. It's so close. Like, it's like, ugh. Alright, I guess, like, the best way would be something... You know what would be the perfect card against it? I know. This is what I think. Right here. Players can't get counters. Done. Conversation over. You know, that's your entire game plan right there. So, you get something like that on the field. Players can't get counters. Let's see if we can find another one like that. Players can't gain life this turn. No. You swung and miss. Players can't gain life this turn. Damage can't be prevented this turn, so something's happening. And it deals 3 damage to any target. Shield counters don't prevent this damage as they're removed. That is crazy. This is just a guarantee smack in the face with 3 damage. But that's it. That's as close as we got. And it's not the same. How about players? And we'll leave the word counter there. One other card. Is that any number of creatures controlled by different player leaves the battlefield, enters the battle? Not what I'm looking for. Oh well. It seems like this is probably the only thing that works against them. So maybe I'll make a anti-toxic deck. That would be white. And I'll do it in my next video. So I'm going to end this one. See you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Wait.